everyone. Welcome to the third part of the Halloween 3D box. And it's the Inside the Box challenge. And I'm trying to do low light, so if you can't see, let me know. I can't see chat, so Christy, who is on the panel, is going to read me questions. We also have Miss April Bain from Crafty Chicks Hen Party, and Miss Penny and Krista, who will most likely join us later. Not sure. But she will most likely join us later. But let me tell you what I did. So from the last time, we had already did everything inside the box, and I added in the first layer of the cellophane and put the backing on it. So all I did was fix it to the box. And then we did the second layer, which is the cover, which I showed you we just put on, and I taped the sides down, and it's on the outside of the box, underneath all sides. And
but
then,
I thought it was supposed to be inside the box.
And then I added in the light all around the box. So the lights do work. And then I'll show you what I did with the lights. So the lights do work. And then on this side, what I did to hide the light box is I created just a little stepper and put a little black on it to hide the box for the lights. And then you can put your album on top of that and lift it up when you want to turn it on. So that's what I've done so far. So what we're going to do tonight is finish decorating the outside, and pretty much that's it. And then we're finished. Add some feet on it and we're good to go. So do I have any questions before we get started? Okay.
Amy, love it.
Yep. Questions in all caps so I can see them.
So what did you have for dinner?
Okay. So
I'm being ignored.
So what I'm going to try to do, well, when you ask questions pertaining to the project, I will answer them.
What did you feed your ghouls for dinner?
The ghouls, they got lights.
The lights.
Yeah. So I am going to switch.
Amy has a question. What are the changed dimensions for the book now?
The book is going to
be 7.
It's 7 by. Actually, you can do it 7 by about 7 by 7, 7.5 by 7, 7 inches in height, and you can have it up to about 7 3/4 inch in length. So. And then I'll do the book off camera, and I will post that in the group. Good question, Amy. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to switch cameras. I have to keep low light, so if you can't see, because of the fact that there's a lot of glare when you show this on camera. So if I were to put overhead lights, then it would, you couldn't see inside the box. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, you can see the camera right there. So I'm going to show you what we have thus far. And I didn't add anything else except for a couple of bats in the front.
Did the glow-in-the-dark paint work that you tried?
I have not tried. I put some glow-in-the-dark paint on the ghoul's eyes and in the skeleton's eyes, but I haven't put it outside. It's been raining. And I haven't had time to get to see if that works, but I will do that tomorrow and take a picture and see if it works. But
okay, cool. I fell asleep, so
no, I didn't have a chance, and then I had to work today. So what I did also is I tried to glue the lights so that they weren't very noticeable in the box. And underneath, if you can, let me see if I can turn it on one more time. So I tried to put them where they weren't too noticeable, the strings. And then they just come around the back here and into the back of this. So, and when you put the top on, you won't even notice it. So I'm going to switch cameras and we'll get started.
How thick is the acetate from Amy? And that was not in caps, Amy?
How thick is the acetate? It's just regular acetate. I ordered it from Amazon. It's a 12 by 12 acetate.
But there's different thicknesses on Amazon. I looked for it too and couldn't figure it out.
It doesn't really state how thick this acetate is. Now I do have real thick acetate. I guess this would be medium. So they really didn't have. I just ordered the acetate.
So maybe 1 mil?
Probably about 1 mil, medium thickness. Okay, so what I'm going to do is what I said before. I'm going to take the knob off of here. And we're going to go ahead and cover this piece with Tyvek, and it's black Tyvek.
Where do you get black Tyvek from?
Amazon.
Oh, really? Okay.
And the only thing I'm doing is I'm making an impression in the Tyvek because it's not going to poke through, so that I can poke a hole through here for the screw.
And Jean has just joined you.
Hey, Jean, how are you? And the only reason I'm putting Tyvek just on this piece is because you're going to be opening and closing the door. If you're going to be putting your, looking at your album or going in and out, turning on the light, you're going to get a little wear and tear. It does have the hinges on here, and the hinges are adhered with brads because you're not going to use screws that come with the hinges because of the fact that this chipboard is not deep enough for the screws to go through. They'll be poking out. Okay, yep, that about works. So how is everybody tonight? And what have you been working on?
Oh, I'm working on my album. My bad. I'm buying Tyvek. Black Tyvek.
Yeah, I never heard of that before.
Oh yeah,
I wish it came in craft color.
Yeah. I looked for it. I did order sticky back craft paper. And I use that when I'm doing albums.
Oh, getting so sick.
Stop passing it to me.
I'm so sorry. Not really, but it sounded good.
Oh, Amy said she's going to plan on a 3D box for Christmas. Yes, and I do plan on doing another 3D box for Christmas. And I may do one for fall. But yeah, the Christmas one I am definitely doing.
Christine says working on trying to get camper ready to leave tomorrow. Not going so well.
Oh yeah. What's wrong? What's going on with the camper? Yep.
And Jean says she always follows, just a silent admirer.
Oh. Well, hopefully you'll be making one of the boxes. I love these boxes. It's I don't know why, but I just love these boxes. All right. You know something? There we go. Make sure I can. Oops, that fell. Make sure I can still put this on. And yep.
Christine said talking about leaving it here and just buying a newer one.
Oh, wow. You go camping a lot? All right. All right. So what I did in order so y'all did not have to see me cut is I went ahead and pre-cut all the pieces that I'm going to add on to the top, to the bottom, and to the sides. And then what I'm going to do is to cover the other sides in black, I am going to put them on there. I don't know how far I want this to come out in the front, so that's going to have to be a judgment call for you all. I do recommend if you're going to adhere something to the acetate, it be tape, score tape, because any other thing is not going to look right.
Nikki, is it possible for you to share later on your link for that acetate, or do you not have it anymore?
Nope, I still have it.
Okay, because I want to make sure I'm getting the right kind.
No problem.
I've been burned a few times on acetate. I have 3 packs of it here, and none of it's thick enough.
Oh wow. Oh no. The I'll share. Yeah, this acetate is not too thick. I do have really thick acetate, which is the kind you get from the scrapbook store. And this is like $2 a sheet. And then the one that I got from Amazon, you get 25 sheets, and it was pretty much about what, $8, $9. So it was a really good price.
Yeah, because the ones that I'm finding on Amazon is $11 for 10 sheets.
No. I'll share the link.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll put it in the group for everybody when you're making this. So when you're putting on the top of the thing, on the inside is where you want to put the tape, because you are going to take the top of it and you're going to slide it underneath this acetate. So you want to put the tape on the inside here.
Amy's asking, can you print on acetate or only vellum?
No, you can print on acetate. You have to have the printable kind. You can also emboss on acetate too. The embossable acetate or heat resistant acetate you can get on Amazon too. I can share that link with you as well.
You just to share it. Oh.
I know. Now, to make sure I get this right, the 8-inch side goes here.
And Jean does shabby chic, junk journals, and steampunk.
Ooh. You know, I don't do shabby chic too well. So that's something I want to start doing and learning.
So she says.
I don't. I really do not. Okay, so we got that piece on, and then you can just lift this up. And right here where you already had the 2 pieces from before, you can just peel them. And that's going to give you that middle stability. Just make sure before you lay it down that it is even. And because you have that little piece in the middle, it should stick, and it did. This piece will stick together. You see it's a little loose, but that will stick together with these that I'm putting here. So And I am going to use glue with that. Oh, my phone keeps doing that, so I can't see the chat. So while I put on these, you want to show your Halloween album?
Oh, I haven't got it done.
Oh.
I'm still working on it. I'm on the last tape, the last insert now.
Oh, okay. All right. I think I'm going to use tape on this side because I want this to be a little bit stickier.
Yeah, that is all. There's a lady.
You're flipping back and forth, Nikki?
Again? Oh, good gracious. Hey, Crystal.
Hey, can you hear me now?
No, we knew she'd be here.
Yep, I can hear you.
Well, for some reason, my internet's acting really stupid.
Oh, I don't know why every time that I go live, it flips back and forth. I just don't understand.
Honey child. I don't think
Barbara,
none of us understand that.
Hmm.
Girlfriend.
Barbara Oliver's here.
Hey, Barb, how are you? Yep, I'm trying to get I'm late, so I can't enter the challenge.
Wait a minute. It's your challenge.
How sad is that? You can't enter your own challenge.
I know, because I did not get my submission in on time.
I didn't know that was an option.
It's not. But I wish it was. Yeah, I'm going to go over the Facebook site and look at all of the entries.
Oh, I already deleted mine.
Oh, well, then you are not eligible. Oh, sorry.
Amy said she's been having issues too. Hi, everyone.
If you have entered and then left the group, then you're no longer part of the entry, right?
Oh yeah, if you have not posted in the group and don't belong to the group, then no, you are no longer a part of the entry.
Nikki, I will be right back, okay?
Isn't that what she said 2 weeks ago?
So she'll be right back.
Yeah. And then 2 days later, we heard from her.
Yeah.
I'm being a smarty pants, y'all. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, what's going on, Barb?
Her oldest daughter's liver enzymes are high.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Okay, so yeah, y'all gonna watch. Now this part right here, you do not want to put a the strip all the way over because the door opens and closes. So you only want to put a strip like right here. So I'm gonna have to cut this. All right. Right where the door is. And then you'll put the other strip just right here. So this one will just fit right in here. Okay. I have a problem with throwing the strips everywhere. I'm trying to be good. So is she gonna go back for more testing, or do they have something that they're gonna do for her, Barb? I'm so sorry.
They said that her liver will end up failing her.
But she's on the transplant list, correct?
She has to go to a doctor. No, not yet.
Okay, I got a little glue happy.
A little?
Yes, it squirted out the side.
You know, I keep forgetting to buy some AGG glue.
Oh yeah, it's winter for all of you people in the areas where
AGG is not sold.
I can still put in an order right now, though, right?
oh yeah,
So I'm still safe.
still safe. All right. So we got the top. We got that side. Let me get this side.
I'll let Brian know that you said I had to buy it right now.
Yep. Tell Brian you had to buy it right now, and tell him April said so.
He will sit there and go figures.
He doesn't like me as it is.
Barbara said she had went to the hospital and they told her that it's not too bad for them to keep her.
What?
Huh. She went into the hospital and they told her that it's not too bad for them to keep her.
Oh yeah, I heard that, Barbara. My what is like, if they said that it's failing her, then why wouldn't they keep her? That's just.
That is not what I thought you said, and I will not repeat what I thought you just said.
Me or her?
You.
Oh.
I wasn't looking up, so I was like, they did not just say that.
Blame the cold.
Oh, why am I going to blame now?
I can't even breathe in my nose. April, your mom wants you. I mean, April, your Laura wants you.
What? No, she doesn't.
I just seen a pop up that says Mom.
Well, she's just in the other room. She can get up and come in here. She's definitely younger than I am. By 22 years.
Right? Oh my God, my daughter did that one time. She was like, but Mom, I'm tired. I'm like, I got 50 years on you. I'm tired.
You had her when you were 50?
Wow.
No, 50. I'm not even going to answer that.
Nikki, just
Yeah.
don't. Just
I
don't.
know. Leave it alone. Got that side, got that side. Got that side. Now the bottom. This requires tape. Anytime you're putting anything over the acetate, use tape. It bears repeating. Because I tried glue one time and had to replace the entire acetate when I did the first one. I was like, crud. It doesn't stick. Hello. Common sense.
Oh, then I'm in trouble.
Having a serious optical illusion here. the camera is reflecting into the acetate, but it looks like a glowing mailbox. It's like a mailbox for some reason.
Oh yeah.
The gargoyle's waiting for his Amazon order.
Well, what was really freaky though is I was and I'll turn off the light and do it as I was showing the girls it without the lights on and just the purple lights on, and it looked like the forest just went on forever, like there wasn't even a piece of paper that was in the background. Yeah, wait till you see it. It is really spooky.
Amy asked, same thing with the Tyvek, right?
What about?
I don't know. That's all she
with
said.
the tape?
I'm sorry.
Actually, you can put glue on Tyvek. I haven't had any issues with glue on Tyvek. I prefer the tape.
And Sherry says hi.
Hi, Sherry. All right. I prefer tape on Tyvek as well, but you can use glue. I haven't seen where it came apart.
Where did you get
Hey,
the
Barbara
pattern?
Higgins. Huh?
Where did you get the pattern for the aquarium?
In my head.
Yep, it's her own design.
If there is something out there like that, no, I have not seen it. Again, I would. Who asked that? Oh, Amy.
No, Sherry.
Oh, if there is something out there, I haven't seen it or watched it. I was sitting here because we were talking fish tanks. I love watching fish, so I have like the Roku version and the TV version where you can click on a fish tank app and watch the fish. So I was doing that, and I was like, And then the Land and Sea paper came out, and it had all the cute, neat little fishes in it. So I was like, well, I'll just build myself my own aquarium. And that's what I did. It took about, I actually have, this is a version of it because I was going to do 2 parts to it. I use this as my box now. So this was one part, and let me go grab the other part. And this was the other part. So I was going to put the aquarium here and then put the back on for the mini album. Yeah, that doesn't work. You have to, unless you're very good with measurements, which if you watch me long enough, you'll realize I am not. And so you have to get the boxes pretty much perfect in order for that to work. So what I decided to do is to build the entire box and then put a divider in it. And that seems to work for me. And then I've seen where people have done layers, but I wanted stuff floating around, like the fish floating around. So the only thing I could think of was using the acetate, and I'm sure people have done it before.
I searched and searched just to make sure, and I haven't found it yet on anywhere.
Nope.
All right.
I think you were first,
Yeah,
Nikki.
because I do like to give people credit where credit is due. So I did look to see if anyone's made something similar.
Sherry said that she really liked to make them, but she's not good at measuring either.
Well, I mean, the easiest part is as long as you get the cuts right on your cutter, Oh, wait a minute. As long as you,
And Jen is here.
hey, Jen.
Jen or Jean? It's Jean.
There's a Jen.
Oh, Jean
Olsen.
Joris. Hey.
There's Jen Olsen too.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that one.
Hello, Jen.
Hi, everyone.
So yeah, as long as you get the, oh, that's making it even look better. Creepier. Uh-huh. Yeah, as long as you get the original, the measurements right here, the top, the bottom, the side, and the insert. If you get those measurements correct, these two ones you can fiddle with, because these are, you can add these later. I need to cut this down a little bit, but you can add these later. As long as you get those right, then the box will turn out fine, because all it is adding a whole bunch of these and adding them on and connecting them. All right. And then I always, I don't measure too well anyway, as everybody can tell. I will sit there and cut paper like 3 or 4 times to get it to fit. And I can measure it and it'll never come out right.
Well, what I can say without arguing with Nikki is that I did it as well as you guys seen. And there is lots of room for readjusting. So, you know, as long as you don't undercut, and then if you even undercut, you can always, there's always a way to fix it. But it really is not that hard. My hardest thing is trying to figure out what to put in there. So I still haven't even done that because I don't know what to put in there. I want to make it spooky looking, but I don't have the right stuff to make it spooky looking, and yeah. But it's one of those things that when you make it, you want to make it right. You want to do it because it's going to be a decor piece in your home, you know, more than likely. Or that's what I'm wanting it for. So I want it a certain way.
Yeah, and I love taking mine to work. I am a Halloween nut. I do. I'm in a cube farm, so I decorate my whole cubicle. I even have this motorized walking hand that during the month of October, I just let it roll around the office. Yeah, because they're waiting. They're like, well, what are you going to do for Christmas? What are you going to do for Halloween? I don't know. All the while, I'm making my creepy little creation. And I do this right here. I put these on the corners because trying to fit stuff around this, the paper, yeah, that I will screw that up for sure. So yeah, I'm not doing it. If you have a long enough paper, you can fit it around and make everything good to go. Yeah, go for it. Did I tell you I was bad at measuring? Did I get all the corners? Yep, got those, got those. So now we're just left with this little bit. Again, with the door, make sure you cut.
That door fits wonderful.
Yeah, that I had to do that. I had to measure and keep measuring to make it work, because I had no idea how I was going to do the door, because last time, like I said, I tried to make an album fit in there and not do a door. And it's just too hard to make an album actually fit perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured a door, and then you can make an album up to the size of the inside. And that way you're not beholden to any kind of size album.
And you know what else I was thinking, Nikki?
Yep.
You can make it so, because, you know, really a 2-inch spine on a mini album is not that big. So if you just did a couple, like if you did a have 2 pages, you know, in the book, in the album. And then you just do waterfalls on each side. So you'd end up with 4 sides that would have, well, 6. You'd have the inside of the front cover and the back cover. And then you'd have 2 pages that could have waterfalls on all of them if you chose. And that could hold a lot of pictures. And then you just swap out the pictures the following year, you know.
Yeah, well, the first one I made 8 by 8. So it was 8 inches from the front to the back.
Mhm.
And then I call it the aquarium piece, or the 3D piece of it. I only made 3 inches, so it was 1.5 inches, and then for the first piece of acetate, and then the front. So the where is it? So the album piece was much bigger. I think the album piece was like 4 inches, so you can actually do a 4-inch spine. All right, so we're good there.
So for the aquarium, you only put 1 piece of acetate in the middle, so the front was 3 inches probably then?
Yeah, it was only 3 inches, so you have more album space than you had aquarium space. This one, I knew what I wanted to put in here, so I needed to put more aquarium space than album space. Because, I mean, come on. I mean, Halloween, how many pictures are you really going to do for Halloween?
Couldn't you also just do the math yourself to figure out how big you want to do one? I mean, you could essentially make one 12 by 12.
Oh, you can. You can do one 12 by 12. You can actually make the album first and figure out what you want to do for the albums before you even do the aquarium. So you'll know what you need as far as the album space.
Right.
So there's many ways you can do it.
Talise is here.
Hey, Talise. How are you? I'm sorry, my chat keeps on going out. Hold on. Let me.
Do you have it on live?
There we go. I'm doing it now. I had to put it in the forefront. So what I did was I pre-cut the all of the papers. So I am going to put this on the back. And it's from the same paper line. If you have not joined me for part 1 and 2, the paper line is the Spooky Night Kit by Reminisce. And it has nice, a lot of Halloween or spooky scenes. And they also have a couple of more Halloween paper lines that are really nice. I just happen to like this because it fit perfectly with what I wanted to do. All right. So as you can see, I am moving this box all around and nothing has fallen out yet because I glued everything down. So I feel confident in turning it upside down and putting this on. Excuse me.
Yeah, honey, there's fresh cookies.
What? Fresh cookies? And nobody brought me any.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Nikki, I thought I was muted. I'm sorry.
Too late.
Well, now we all know that you have fresh cookies.
Amy says, which paper line has the vellum trees in it?
Wait a minute, which vellum trees?
I only seen the
vellum trees?
And that's on acetate. What vellum trees are you talking about, Amy?
Oh, get ready to have a tape roll. Do we know what vellum trees?
Not yet.
Is it the trees I made in this book?
I think it's those trees right there. They look like they're on vellum, but they're not, Amy.
They're paper.
Excuse me. No, this is part of the
Binder
paper
paper.
line. Yeah, these are part of the paper line.
Where she was showing us all the Halloween paper, she had a vellum paper. Nope, that's all paper.
No, all paper. That I know of. If there's vellum in there, I must have lost it.
Oh, you are the disorganized crafter.
You got it. All right. Make sure I do not get this upside down. Where is the top? There we go.
Which, by the way, I call a flag on that play. You are anything but disorganized. I'm just saying.
No
Oh.
kidding.
I am.
Where?
Well, oh shit, that ain't working. If you knew me, it takes me a while to get organized. Okay, I have to stand up because I can't. Get this straight.
You put a little wet glue on?
Yep, I sure did.
You weren't going to distress it?
It's already distressed.
Oh, I'm blind. I'm old.
I prepared. Okay, so that is the back piece. Then we're going to do one side piece. So what I did with the side piece is I had, I cut it down a little bit because I like this moon. And last year, Tim Holtz had the, had his Halloween transparencies that you could, or rub-ons that you can do, and they had this skeleton in here, and I love this skeleton, so I just made it like he was walking in the moon. So, and yes, the edges are already distressed with black soot. I didn't want y'all to sit and watch me distress. I didn't want to sit and watch me distress. To be honest. So make sure that I am not upside down, so it does go that way. Okay. So who is ready for Christmas projects? I am so ready for Christmas projects.
Says the one that absolutely loves Halloween.
I do, but I have done a lot of Halloween projects and I'm ready for Christmas. I have ideas rolling in my head. I am definitely going to be doing another box for Christmas. I will not make the box on camera, but I will decorate the box on camera. I will refer back to video 1 of the Halloween 3D box for the construction of the box.
You're going to make me the construction of the box and send it to me too, right?
You're going to make your own.
I remember you saying that.
I'm going to refer you back to video 1 of the Halloween 3D box for the construction of the box.
What? I didn't hear you.
And I will decorate said box that I make on camera. And I get back on training.
We'll beat you later, Amy.
What did she say? Oops, I'm sorry.
Said a dirty word.
Oh, wrong channel.
Said she be.
Let me get this centered. I'm gonna have to stand
Gabby,
up.
$20 for the cursing jar. That's what
That
Mary's
looks so
jars
good,
do for
Nikki. I love that.
Oh, this one, I absolutely, after I did the back one, I was like, oh man, I wish I would have made this bigger and put it on the back.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying not to rub on over the rub on, so.
It's perfect though. Well, put a piece of paper on top of the rub on and then rub it. Or take your brayer. If you need to, you know.
Yes, and I cannot wait till Sunday.
Amy said, bump, bump for throwing me under the bus, Crystal.
I know, and I didn't even see it. My
Yeah, I
daughter
was
must have just got off work because she is so trying to call.
Oh, your daughter?
Yeah.
There's really no room under the bus. I'm getting a little crowded down here. Stop throwing other people down here. That's not room.
That's why I stay in the corner, because you can't get to me. Can't get thrown under.
The bus can.
Nope. Too small of a corner.
So, Christine, are you going to make a box or are you making a box? Is he loving Nikki's box or your box?
Oh, my daughter got highlights. She wanted me to show her highlights.
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, they'll look amazing on her.
Oh, yeah. And so me and her are going to go see Bruno Mars on Sunday.
Lynn Young says, got my Surebonder. Press the trigger and loads of glue coming out. Help.
Uh-oh.
What?
She got her Surebonder. Press the trigger and loads of glue is coming out. Help.
Okay, Lynn. Did you read the instructions? Nope, you didn't. So, everyone, they send instructions for a reason. You have to run 2, oh my gosh, glue sticks full of, yes, I was, Christine. 2 glue sticks full of glue through your Surebonder before it starts to calibrate itself. So you've got to squeeze it. You probably squeezed the trigger a ton of times to try and get it to work. Number 1, you don't ever want to do that, because unless you want.
I'm going to click on you. Oh, your camera's not on.
Yeah, my camera's not even on.
Okay. I'll leave it there.
Yeah, sorry. You don't want to squeeze it a bunch of times, because then what happens is it will think it's got to catch up for itself. There's no way of just, stopping that unless, I guess, you unplug it. Maybe you could stop that. I don't know. But anyway, so just let the glue run out. It's because you've squeezed it so many times, probably.
Chris, so you could also pull on the glue stick and it'll suction it back in.
Yeah, but I've done that before, and then it doesn't seem to want to sync with the trigger. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I mean, just to stop the flow, you can just pull just the hair to stop the flow, because I have to do it sometimes when I get trigger happy.
Oh,
Yeah, because right now it's flowing on her. So she get it to stop.
see, I never do that. I will squeeze it once, and I squeeze it steady. I'm like slowly squeezing the trigger, and then the glue is coming out. And then if I'm wanting it to come out, a lot, then I'll squeeze it twice. But that's it. I don't ever just sit there and keep pumping it. Yes, so you have to waste 2 glue sticks. But it's, I mean, still go ahead and use the glue. Is there something you can use the glue on? Do you have something that you can just put a gob of glue on? Oh, I will clean off my desk and show you. I was baking cookies for me hubby because he had a long day, so he was wanting some homemade cookies.
Aw.
Yeah. And
So you saw her question on the stool, right?
so I'm going to clean off my desk, and then I'm going to show you
Okay, and I'll be right back because I gotta feed Nikki.
the stool. Okay.
Oh, thank you.
For feeding her. So I got the weirdest free gift from that store that we're not supposed to say the name of. They sent me a free gift of little, I guess, rub-on jellyfish.
Oh, I got that too.
Did you?
Yeah.
That is so odd.
So it's a weird gift.
Yeah. It's like, why don't you look at the million things I've bought and maybe give me something like that free? Not, you know.
All right. I'm going to put the last 2 pieces on, and then I'm going to decorate a little bit of the box on the outside. Hey, exploring Ginger.
I'm going to run to the store tomorrow, and then I will be finishing my box.
That was cool.
Because I'm just kind of stuck.
So another thing that, in order to prepare myself for Christmas, I order, you know, those little Tim Holtz Christmas trees that you get 2 in a pack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, not enough for me. So, Amazon also has, I think they have 36 and 43 set of Christmas trees in all different sizes that you can use to decorate around the house, which I am. Oh, I'm running out of AGG. Oh, I'm shaking down to the last bit. I need something I can keep this turned upside down. So I'm going to turn it upside down. Look at that, man. All right. Oh, don't have the right side up. Oh, almost did it upside down, y'all. Woo. I've been so good lately.
I was going to say, you wouldn't be you if you didn't do it upside down at least once.
I know. I have been so good lately on not putting it upside down.
You have.
Yeah, and what I usually do, y'all, in order to get it right, I will put the glue in the middle with a piece of tape and then the edges, so I can scoot it around a little bit, and then I'll pull off the edges, if you're wondering what I'm doing. If not, just a tidbit of information. Because I am horrible with score tape and getting it straight. All right, so here we go with the door. And again, you have this knob here, so you want to make sure that you put it on right where you want it to go.
It says, Nikki, I thought you ordered from the UK when it came to your glues.
I do.
Some of it.
I have, this is my, and the fact that I just ordered some more because they're the same as AGG. There is specific projects I love to use this on. And then there's specific projects that I love my AGG. So I'm a 2 glue kind of girl.
You ordered more. You were supposed to tell me.
I haven't ordered any more yet. Oops, this is a little bit too long. I'm cutting a little bit off. No, I haven't ordered my Kalau glue yet. I was waiting for you when you're ready.
Oh, okay. Well, yep, I'm ready tonight if you want to.
Okay. Yes, and they have, I don't know, I think I've showed this to you all before. So they have different types of glue. I'm getting ready to pull them all out. Hold up, there's one more. They have a whole line of glue. There's one more, hold on. Oh, here it is. So they have, this is their sort of like Fabri-Tac type of glue. I took off the label, but this is their Fabri-Tac type of glue, but it's a bit runnier than the Fabri-Tac, so I like it like better than that. Then they have a textile glue. It's quick and strong. I like this when you're dealing with, oh, I'm not in frame. When you're dealing with fabric. Then they have a tacky glue, which is a quick dry tacky glue. This I like a lot. I use this for everything. I need to order some more of that. And then they have a 3D, it's Decoupage 3D transparent gel, and it's odorless, and it comes in, unless you plan on doing a lot of 3D stuff, then I would not open this a lot, but it's a tube, and then it comes with your top to it, and then a syringe. You put the glue inside the syringe and you use it that way, and then you put this on the end to roll it up so that you can don't waste any. I used it and kind of left it open, and the whole thing stiffened up like it was just one big old ball of freaking brick. So unless you're going to use a lot of this, I wouldn't put it in the syringe. I would just open it up, use a little, close it back up, or your syringe will not last long. But yeah, I was, of course, they use it on Crafter's Companion. That's why I ordered it.
Amy's asking, what about Elaine's tacky glue?
I don't use that. So
A lot of people
I
don't.
use Kalau tacky glue. But I'm sure it's pretty much the same. Does anybody use that one?
Yeah, I use it.
Oh, how do you like it?
Which one did she say? Fabri-Tac or tacky?
Tacky.
I like the tacky glue better than the triple thick because, or sorry, not triple thick. Oh my gosh, Fabri-Tac, because the Fabri-Tac is so thick. It is so thick. And sometimes you waste half the bottle. However, June the other night gave us a really good tip. So I may be changing my mind. I may be using the Fabri-Tac all the time again. But it's too expensive to be throwing out half of it. So it got to the point that I tried the tacky glue, and you can get it actually at Walmart. So it's, kind of convenient at times to get it. And it also comes in a really handy bottle that stands upside down. And so the pressure, and there's no air bubbles, there's always pressure to the tip of the nozzle, and the fact that there's no air bubbles in it as well. That is fantastic. So, yeah.
I'm interested to see if April's finished her album yet. I've been watching it as she finishes it.
He's moving on, really moving along, that's for sure.
Yep. Okay, and
Yeah, you've got to take a brayer or like an old card or something like that for the Fabri-Tac. Or are you talking about the tacky glue left your paper bumpy? Either way, you've got to use the brayer to roll it out, or an old card, like a Sam's Club card or old credit card, and smooth it out. It gives you, of course, better coverage, and it so it's spreading it out and around. Yeah, because if not, actually both of them will leave it bumpy. I've had both of them leave it bumpy.
Which one?
The Fabri-Tac and the tacky glue. If you don't spread them out, then it just leaves the line, like it almost becomes like a. It depends on the paper too. If you've got thick paper, then you won't feel the bump like you will with the thinner paper.
And yes, Nikki, I have finished all of my inserts.
Oh, cool.
I just finished it. I haven't put them in the book yet because I still have to add the stickers and stuff to it, but all the pockets and all are done.
Hey, you got a new one in here, Carson Cat's Life, Nikki.
Carson Cat's Life. Hey, how you doing? No, I know her.
Okay.
We met on another channel. All right, so I have this side done, and this is the side with the door. Then I'm not done the top yet. I have the back paper, and then I have this side paper. And nothing has shifted on the inside. I'm going to turn this around and show it in the other camera, and then turn the lights on once I finish this. There we go. I have to
see the inserts, Nikki.
Say what?
Do you want to see my inserts?
Sure. I'm going to click on April while I'm just going to put the paper on the top, and while I'm doing that, we're going to click on Miss April.
Yeah, the Theraflu is kicking in.
Uh-oh. Here we go. Go. You're right.
Okay. Well, this is the first page. This is the one that I was working on Friday with the acetate from Timmy. Timmy from the Halloween ideology book. Timmy. And it has to have a mat yet, but I'm not sure, how I want to do the mats, so I'll wait to do those. But that's one side, pretty thin, because it's going to have the waterfall. And then when you open it or turn the page over, because it'll have openings here, which will also have a mat in them. Then you flip it up. Wait, my bad. I forgot there's magnets. You flip it down, you flip it over, and you flip it up. It's a 4-square. And you can also flip it up, and there's one there and a place there. That's page 1. And then page 2 has a open out and an open out, and it has a mat and a pocket with some little Halloween mats in it already. And then this opens up, and it's going to have a tuck spot. Of course, I still have to put the little stopper there, but that's because I don't have it yet. I don't have any of my Halloween stickers. And then you open it out. It's got another pocket and another belly band. And then when that closes, you turn it over, and it's got another pocket with some more. And it's got another pocket, and it's got a side pocket. Lots of pockets to put lots of pictures. And this is a double pocket page, this one is. Can you see it all? Everybody see it okay? And then this one's a very simple tuck spots. You just take your picture and you just tuck them in the little tuck spots. And of course I had to add glitter because it's me. That's all on that page. And then when you turn the page over, you have a pocket and a pull up, which I haven't finished these yet, but it's pretty cool. I saved my scraps, 1 1/4 squares, makes 2 corner pieces, which it will go there and it folds out that way. It's accordion-ish-esque. Opens up and it has more pockets and pockets and pockets and pockets.
Cool. More pocket, more pockets.
Mo pocket, mo pocket. And then this page is a gatefold. Pretty simple, just gatefolds. And then this gatefold is a double open gatefold. The person that I'm making this for has had Halloween parties for years. This way she has somewhere to put at least 2 photos from each party. And this is the Mary's favorite, the roundabout.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Oh, I folded it wrong. My bad. And then on the back, it's just got a pocket because the back side will have a waterfall also. So those are my 5 inserts for my book.
Yay. You did those pretty quick.
Yeah.
Actually, it took me a week to do them. But the thing is with these is do all your pockets first, and you can't see it, but the paper doesn't go all the way to the end. So you're not doubling up your paper everywhere. You just do your pockets first, and then you cover them. You tuck your paper under just a little where it's not seen. Like this one, it's only going to there.
Oh,
This one's only going to there. You're saving on paper. This one
Right.
only goes to there, so you're not having to use the entire sheet of paper.
Right.
So, I mean, it's a paper saver to do all your pockets and whatever first that you want to do.
they're all loving it.
Well, that's what I've noticed that I really like about your albums, April, is that your albums don't end up fanning out, or getting thicker where the closure is. Instead, they stay even from the binding through to the end of the paper.
Right. I try to make it a little less thick through there because of the fact that people are going to be putting pictures in them,
Mhm.
which is going to add to it, which is going to bulk it out. So I try to make it a little less thick than the actual binding
Right.
so that there's room to put everything where it will stand out perfectly straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just,
Kelly says, April, you are very talented. I don't think I could do that. My brain would freeze up.
Who says that?
Kelly.
so it's a lot of cold.
You would not, Telly. It would not freeze up. My brain freezes up.
How am I going to attach them to the book, Amy? Well, all of these pages have an opening right there. And the way I don't know what it's called, but the other ladies do. I just call it the accordion thing.
Stack the deck.
They just,
Laura Dennison stack.
Laura Dennison's Stack the Deck. I watch
oh,
Laura.
I don't know who that is. I just found out who that is. So yeah. But then it just slides on and you glue it on there or you tape it and it just stays. It's like magic.
And that's why I bought black Tyvek, is because I was going to do Stack the Deck with the Tyvek. So, opening and closing or flipping the pages, that Tyvek gives it a little bit of stability.
Mm-hmm.
See, I can actually go ahead
I
and
never made it that way now.
if I wanted to, but I don't want to yet because I still want to put my waterfalls on here.
Yeah.
Gotta have the waterfalls.
Gotta have a waterfall. It ain't a book of mine if it ain't got a waterfall in it, y'all.
You already made the aquarium.
No, I haven't.
She
Nope.
asked if Nikki was going to make an aquarium, so I was answering Sherry and saying that she's already made an aquarium.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna click on Crystal. You want to show the stool, and then I'll click back on and show the aquarium, Sherry.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's click on Crystal, and we will show her stool from the question asked earlier.
And I have not I've still got to put triple thick on it, but when I do that, it's got to be nice outside. And today it was really windy, so I didn't want all kinds of debris blowing on it. So.
Oh, Amy said, I wish, April, you would make a page layout book or magazine. Wow, Amy, you have confidence in her. Go ahead, Crystal.
I want whatever you're on. Whatever that prescription is, can you please send me a sample?
Nikki is the dog. Little Nikki is her dog. Nikki is with the eye is me.
Yep. And then you
Okay,
have the
I'm
other
sorry,
Mickey,
Crystal.
too.
We're all up. Go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. So this is my stool. This is how it turned out. I used this stencil, which is by Americana Decor. Oh, I think I wrote American Decor, but it's Americana Decor, and it's called the French Bakery. So, if anybody chooses to do it, and I had to adjust it because, you know, as you noticed, this stencil is wider than the stool. So I just did the top portion first and then had to wipe it off. And then I did the bottom portion, and then I was able to do my center so that I could balance it between the two. And then I, you know, went around and just touched it up, you know, because like where these little holes are for the wood plugs, the wood dowels, whatever, the texture paste had kind of bled a little bit, so I went through and just touched it up a bit. But yeah, it turned out good. I really love this Heidi Swapp texture paste. It's really different because of the fact it's mixed with paint. It dries with a paint type of finish. It almost feels plastic. It's pretty neat compared to your regular texture paste. And then I just went around and I, you know, as you guys had seen, I took gesso and went around, and then at the very end, I went back around and took the Hickory Smoke Distress ink and went around all of the edges as well, just to kind of shabby it up a little bit more. But yeah, I think it turned out cute. I'm not going to do anything else except for triple thick, because triple thick will give it a very thick glass like surface on it, so it will keep this stencil from peeling off from, you know, if somebody decides to actually use it as a stool, then their shoes are not going, or their feet are not going to tear off the stenciling. So
where'd you get that stencil from?
From Michael's.
Michael's. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I believe it's Michael's or Joann's, but I believe it was Michael's. I'm pretty sure.
Is it in the back section or like for house stencils?
Yes.
Oh,
It's
gotcha.
where like the big Martha Stewart stencils are. It's over there. It's like where all her chalk paint is. So I also used the chalk paint, which you can get this from Walmart. You can also get it from Michael's, and you can also get it from Hobby Lobby, which is where I got it from.
Okay.
So, but I love the Americana Decor. I love their stuff. Their stuff just seems to have a different quality, which is a good quality.
Everybody's loving it. And Amy has a question to April. Can she use your designs on her Christmas album? I told her, yeah, she does it for you anyway, so that would be a compliment to you. And there's 3 Nickies. Oh my God. Who's the other? There's little Nikki the dog. There's Nikki me. Who's the other Nikki? Oh, Amy, because you got permission from the creator. Well, if it's hey, Amy, if it's a specific design, then you want to at least give credit to where credit is due. Like if I had gotten this specific design from, let's say, Crystal, I would say this is inspiration from Crystal at Rustic Ink Angel. She's done this, and you know, I would also put a link in there and give her credit, but do my own version of it. So if April is doing something that is, you know, if you're doing something that is like literally page per page, then you would say, you know, I got my inspiration and this album was done by April Bain and this is my version of it. So that's all they're saying. And it's just a courtesy for YouTubers and crafters to make sure you give credit where credit is due. And many times you might get the second or third effect of whatever that item was, because you don't see everybody on YouTube that has done it. But if you've seen somebody do it, then it's just common courtesy to give them credit. That's all. Okay. So
And-
I'm going to click back on me.
And like Nikki had pointed out, you know, April has looked to see if there's anybody been doing another aquarium. I have looked to see if there's anyone that's done an aquarium, and the reason why we're doing that is so that we're not saying, you know, oh, we came up with this, you know, me, you know,
Yeah.
meaning Nikki. Nikki's not saying I came up with this, you know, and she still isn't even saying she came up with it, even though she came up with it. Because she
I'm
doesn't
sure, I
want,
think I've seen it somewhere. So
right, see, because she doesn't want to offend anyone if there was someone that did come up with it first.
exactly.
It will trigger some people. Now, as far as us talking about the Laura Dennison Stack the Deck binding that April used, see, April, just as myself, I had never seen that binding before. I started making the books before I even was watching YouTube. I was making little books like that and using I do a binding system differently. And then April did that binding system, and she hadn't even watched YouTube before either. She still doesn't even know who the lady is.
Yeah,
So-
she probably watched somebody else had done it. So it's like a second, third order effect. But let me go ahead and get this.
Okay.
But sorry to cut you off.
No, it's fine. I was just trying to explain to her that's why is
Yeah.
the respect thing.
Just respectful, give credit where credit's due to
Yeah.
anybody. You
Yeah.
know, even if you haven't seen it, just say, hey, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere, but I don't remember where. So everything is done. I've done the top. I switched cameras because this is not going to give me much of a glare. Hopefully you'll see the camera right here, that little blue. But ooh, am I in frame? Hopefully I am.
Yep.
So this is what it looks like with the lights on. So I'm gonna try to
You
get a
have
little
Paul
closer.
as presenter, so I'm not
Oh.
sure what they're seeing on their side, on YouTube side. Sorry.
That's okay. Well, I'm looking on the YouTube side. I see it. Oh, thank you, Talise. So this is what kind of got me when I changed the lights. I put white in, then I put purple, and I was like, well, maybe purple's too much. But once I put the purple in, it gives it kind of a ominous kind of look. And it doesn't even look like there's a back panel. It just looks like it keeps on going into the mountains. That's what I was like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
I amazed it. So here's my little graveyard lover. I don't know who he is, but so someone came to visit him. So he's popping out the grave. That's my only spot of red. And then he has a crow sitting on his toe. And
I
then,
didn't even notice the crow on the toe. Oh my god.
yeah, there's a crow on the toe. And then there's some crows in the background picking out some bones. If you can see those. The Tim
Can
Holt.
you get an ointment for that crow toe?
It's crow toe. Well, you know, I thought of April and was like, crow toe, okay. Don't worry, folks. I will get it later.
Mm-hmm.
Then I use the Tim Holtz tombstones, and I use the gargoyle sitting on top is from Artfully Musing. And then I broke up some Michael's string of bony guy skeletons, and the grass or the ground is actual air filter, and I colored it with paint, Delusions paint. And what else did I put in there? Oh, the shovel is from Artfully Musing, and so is the lady sitting there, and I took some flowers and stuck it in her hand. That figure in the back holding her head, that's Artfully Musing, and so are the bats in the tree. The tree is chipboard cut out, and I put Spanish moss on it and colored it black and put the bats in the tree. I don't know if you can see them. And then the Tim Holtz skull in the tree in the back. And let me see, there's one little, oh, and there's some Tim Holtz bones in the back too. And the lights are from Michaels, and the bats are a die cut that I have, and I just layered them, trying to get it right so you can see. I layered them 2 on the first level and then 2 on the second level. So with that said, I hope everybody, oh, thank you, everyone. I know he's a handsome fellow. I love that freaking gargoyle. So I'm not going to decorate too much on the outside because the hero is the box on the inside. Hence, inside the box.
Mm-hmm.
My husband really likes it.
Thank
The
you.
bats are shadowed. Love it.
Oh, thank you.
Everybody's just loving it.
So I have a piece of lace, and I don't know, this lace just screamed at me to put on here. So, and it covers up my hanging light that did not stick on the thing. So I'm going to put this lace on here, hopefully right in the center. And
There are shadow box album boxes. I think that would be called a diorama. Love the one though, Nikki. It's awesome. The lights really make it.
thank you. Yeah, they do have dioramas. They have cards that are dioramas. And shadow boxes that are dioramas, and they use the different level layers of the cards or cutouts to make it. So I have no idea how to touch this one. Let me see. I don't know how low I want it. I'm gonna switch to the other camera, but I wanted to make sure that y'all got a good look at it, because that's, if I do it on the top camera view, you're gonna get a lot. There we go. So I think I'm gonna run this to the Xeron, and I'm gonna put it on top. But before I do that, so I have this piece right here, and it is a mold that I got from across the pond. And what I did with that same transparency, I rub-ons from Tim Holtz, I put it on here to make like a sign, and then he had 2 bats on there. So I am going to put that on this side right here. And I don't think, hold on, I want to see if the tape works. I'm not sure if it will, because it's a resin piece.
I would
Yeah.
put blue dots or pieces of the foam tape if you have either one. Blue dots would be better.
Yeah, because I don't think the resin piece, I did gesso the back so that it would stay, but I'm not so sure it will. But we will see.
You can run the lace
So far, so
through
good.
the Xyron machine.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
didn't know that. Cool. I need to get one.
oh, that works. Oh, that's really sticking. Oh, yeah, the Creative Station, I do that all the time. Lace, ribbon.
Wow.
Anything and everything, yeah. It's fantastic.
Now put it on straight. Hey. All right, and then I have I used alcohol ink markers and Spectrum Noir, and I colored these, and I'm going to put these on with glue, and they're going to go on the bottom.
Amy would like to know why glue dots.
April?
Because they have a tackier adherence to them, and they don't. It just doesn't fall off as good as easily as it would with something that heavy as the tape would.
And I'm sorry, I did not turn on my thing, but I am going
Because I said so.
to. There we go. Yeah, I opened these up wide so I can color them. Now I got to bend them back. And they haven't broke, so. And. Okay, so I did take these. They were bright. I wonder if I should stick them here now. That takes away from it too much, doesn't it? If I put,
Yeah, it does.
so I am going to put it along the side here. Okay, that'll work because that'll allow me to put the. I'm waiting for my glue gun to get started. What are you working on, Crystal?
Nothing. I'm trying to clean that texture paste paint stuff off of this. It will not come off.
Try. Did you try Germex or like an alcohol base?
No, I didn't.
Try hand sanitizer. That may work. Let me see. Oops, why got? Yeah, the lace does look better.
Maybe undo might work also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
not
This
acetone
metal
polish,
is
remember.
hot.
Nikki is hot.
Yeah. No crap.
It's metal.
I recommend you hold it on the ends while you're putting hot glue gun inside.
Oh, but why?
Because it is hot. Oh boy. Even when you hold it like that, it's still freaking hot. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. All right, now let's put the lace on. And then I probably will put some more stuff up there. I just don't know what. All right, this is in the middle. This kind of works. I'm just going to hot glue this down a little bit. And it's pretty much done after this. I'm going to make the album. I started one page and I'll show you the one page I did. I do not
Wait,
work.
there's more.
I do not work fast on albums at all.
Amy says, don't you have those silicone thingies?
Silicone, what are thingies?
Fingers.
Specify
I do. Thank you,
those
Amy.
things.
No, I'm just gonna sit here and burn myself. I like that. No, I did not know that was going to heat up like that. And I do like this lace. Now I have like
Because she thought it meant tepid glue gun, not hot glue. Tepid.
I didn't think it was going to be that hot. It was going to heat the metal. Well, I probably did know.
I thought you were going to run that through the Xyron, and
I decided not to. Oh, you were anxiously waiting?
Yes.
I decided not to. So bad.
She's a teen.
So this is a quick tip because there's always little mistakes. So as I'm putting it on, I see on this corner, the paper did not quite meet. So you can see the little brown underneath. So I have what I call my handy dandy Sharpie pen. And it's black and it's alcohol ink and it covers a myriad of mistakes. No longer brown. It is now black.
Amy says, I bet she forgot. Chrissy.
No, I didn't forget. I just decided against it.
You didn't tell me.
Oh, sorry. I want to make
you're
that.
Yeah,
Are
I
you-
had actually stopped doing what I was doing to see if she was going to do that, but no, she didn't.
Sorry.
Did you put points down like you wanted to do?
I did.
Oh, I see it now. Okay.
Yeah. Because I could do, well, where the edge is at, if I run a thin thing of glue, you can't even see it.
I can see it. See? You should have used a Xyron.
Do I have to show you how to run lace to a Xyron real quick?
Well, yeah.
I will.
So I could be done being disappointed.
And then I am looking, I'm still waiting on a couple of elements I want to put on the top, just decorative. But pretty much the box is done. I'm going to run this around it. I still don't like that. Hold on, it'll look better without the white. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, I just got a notice that lantern I wanted so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's available at Walmart now.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, a little late now.
Hmm. All right. I still am not sure of this. Well, I can always take it up off of here, I think. And after I colored all these little things, okay, what do y'all think?
Christine says no bling.
Yeah, I think you're right, Christine. No bling.
Bling
No bling
is
tonight.
really Halloween-ish.
Yeah, I'll save this for something else. Well, at least I have black bling now.
It looks good from when you tilt it, but straight on, it don't look right.
No, like I really am not going to do much more with this box. Hold up, I'm going to turn it around on this camera.
The more you do, the more you're going to pull away from the theme, the focal point.
And Halloween isn't bling bling as much.
Exactly. It's all about inside the box. All right. So here we go. Let me make sure.
I beg to differ with you. Halloween is blingy.
So here we go. Oh yeah, I do like that lace. Okay.
I'm always wrong.
So here we go.
Well, I'm gonna model my Halloween costume after you. I'm gonna be a sea hag, so send me a picture.
Thanks.
I still that back of the things looks like it's so deep in the box though.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it just keeps going, like 2 or 3 feet back.
I'm trying to get it so you can see the height. There we go.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I like the lace on the front, and it hides the wire coming down. Well, almost.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
for government work.
That's enough of government work. Yeah. So, I mean, if anyone wants me to write out the dimensions and do everything, I can. And this was the one kit that I was going to do for the sand and land and sea with the fish in it. I wish I had flashing lights so they can go like this. Oh my God, that would be so cool.
Yeah. I like
Sit
that.
there and flash. Okay, yes, I'm playing with it, y'all. Leave me alone.
Amy says, what about using the lace on the sides like curtains?
I don't want to take away too much because I have the skeleton and the tombstone too much on the side. I am going to cover it with lace just right here. I just haven't found the lace that I want. And then I'm going to cover a little bit of lace right here. But it'll be real skinny lace. And it'll be the same sort of torn lace this is. I'm going to adhere this down a little bit. And,
Well, shouldn't you put that on before the corners? Are you
No.
going all the way down with it?
nope. No, you want to put the corners on because so you'll have that black base. And then you'll have the little bit of lace hanging down. I just haven't found the right lace, black lace, because I may have to color some white lace for what I want to do. Of course, y'all know I'm never finished.
Or put creepy cloth.
Yeah. Of course, you know I'm never finished. Oh, I just sitting here like playing with it. Yeah, I'm going to turn this thing on and just sit here. Oh, I might have scary dreams. Nope, can't do that. So yeah, this is a quick one, but it's I'm gonna do the album for it offline. I finished a little bit of it. Let me switch cameras and show you.
Black cheesecloth.
That's what I was planned on putting over the top right here and coming down a little bit, but not right on this portion of it. Cheesecloth doesn't look right. I did try that. I have some ribbon, but I don't think I have enough of it, so I'm going to Walmart tomorrow to go get it, and I'm going to run it down here, here, and here, and then that'll finish it off. I have a little bit of it, but not a lot. In fact, let me go look for it, and I'll show you what I mean. Where did I do the first parts? Oh, here it is. So, since it's a skeleton theme, this is haunted. I don't know if it's still at Michael's. I haven't been there, but it's Moonlight Manor over at Michael, and I do like this paper. And it has the ravens and the skulls and the moon. So it has everything that's pretty much in here. And it has a purple base to it, which is good. And I love these flowers. But the odd thing about it was, oh, and I love this. The odd thing about it was they had the same paper with the same name and sort of the same concept. So I didn't get that, but I bought both anyway. Oh, and it had the bats because I like both. So it's this one, and then this one is named Moonlight Manor as well. Go figure. I don't think they could make up their mind. And it's the same concept with the bones, spiders, purple, and the skulls. So,
They could have just brought one back from the previous year.
you know, I buy Michael's Halloween collections every year. I'm not kidding. And I usually buy their whole collection. So they've never done this before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I've been doing that for like the past 4 or 5 years. So, but it's pretty much the same concept. So what I was thinking of is make it like skull based. And they have this vellum paper that's skull. And this is just one I started. And then it has white paper. I don't know if you can see this. So it has a, let me see.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, it has a X-ray on acetate, and it's a pack, of vellum that they have. And then I did the other side. Just I'm very simple when it comes to albums. And then it has a tuck spot here with a hand. Sorry if I'm out of focus.
Well, this one ain't fancy. It's just simple.
Yeah, this is just simple. And then it closes with a magnet. And then this side is just a pocket. But it's all going to be pretty much the same, where it has the vellum cover and then the acetate pocket. And then the other side, I'll probably do a waterfall or some sort of roundabout like she does, or pocket. So, excuse me. So, and then this will fit no problem in here. Oop. Even with the cover. So, yeah, that'll fit no problem in there. Because it's only going to be a 7x7 album, and you can fit a 8x7.5 in here. There we go. Put that correct, and this will fit in here no problem. So, good to go. So let me go find that lace and see if we can't cover that strip up. I don't think I have anything there.
What are you doing now, Crystal?
Making a mixed media piece.
You didn't want to tell me. All you got to do is say so.
That's what it is, I think.
What?
She asked me what I was doing. I said I'm going to make a mixed media piece. I think.
I'm gonna click on you, so see.
Oh, I'm just painting this.
I clicked on you anyway. I
Just
Oh
painting
my gosh, I like that.
this sign.
Oh, well, I did like it.
You like that? I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
She said she clicked on you, but she didn't.
I did? No, there's a delay.
Oh, that's weird because I'm not watching in YouTube. She's eating cookies. I know. She didn't even make them gluten-free to share with me.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Do you know that there's only maybe 6 cookies left now? He's ate all of them. Besides I had 4. Yeah, I know, right? He's got to have his 6,000 calories a day.
Oh gosh.
That's because he's a
So
toothpick.
I know, right?
I wish I had that metabolism.
So you think? Blink your eyeballs and burn 5 million calories. Must be nice.
Yeah, Laura has that metabolism.
I know she does, little brat. She must get it from him. That's how come she's my daughter.
There you go. She sure don't get it from me.
Oh, really good metabolism until I was 16. 18 maybe.
Yeah, Brian tells me just to give him my weight and he'll burn it off in just a couple of hours. Like,
Sure, if it's just that easy. Sure.
Yeah.
You think that wouldn't have already happened, dude? I mean, really.
Take some from Florida.
I'll let him know.
By the way, we're gonna stop over at April's and grab some of hers too.
Okay.
Brian's the same way as Dennis, huh?
Oh yeah.
All right.
So I'm happy to say Jim is not.
I'm going to click on me and show you the two that I found. All right. So I have found this one.
Dennis hates it though. He absolutely hates it.
But
He
that
wishes
doesn't go with the other one. I don't like that one. So this is kind of raggedy. And then I found,
You're kind of raggedy.
well, see, the one that I was looking for was the one I used on the Black Swan, but it's like real skinny and pink.
Oh, I thought you were talking about me being raggedy.
No. And but yeah, it's still not. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart and go get it. I thought I had some left and I must have used it all
She don't say it right, y'all.
at the Walmart.
Got to go to the Walmart.
Yeah, I gotta go to the Walmart.
I always
And the
say
other one is
Walmart.
perfectly this small and will fit right around here. That's why I didn't tack those down, so I can just run it right here, then run it right here. So I'm gonna do that off camera.
What exactly is that first one that you put on?
Oh, this one is it's a trim, but
No, not that one. The one that's on the spool. The first one you're
oh,
trying.
this one.
No,
It's at the Walmart too.
that one.
Yeah, this is at the Walmart,
Wow, that looks cool.
and it's $2.97. It is all it says is trim lace 1.5.
It's my Ulfa.
Yeah, but it's at the Walmart, and so is this one. That's at the Walmart.
It's in the fabric department at the Walmart.
Yep,
Mickey's trying to say it right. You hear?
at the Walmart.
I was just there yesterday. You should have told me about it and showed it to me.
Well, then you need to go back then.
Well, duh.
Not for another 2 weeks.
Oh no! Ooh,
Lynn says, "Good night, guys. Not feeling too good. Catch you all later."
yeah.
I feel better.
Feel better. Well, yeah, we're not staying on long. This was the a quick finish for it. And what I'm going to do is I've got I'm reviewing everybody's submissions for Inside the Box, and then we will have the drawing this week. And just so you know, I'm pulling out all the prizes tomorrow, and I will let you know what the first prize, and usually I will do a second and a third prize. So that will
That's lollipops, y'all.
probably
Nikki's
Thursday
gotta go too.
or Friday. Bye, Nikki.
Oh, bye, Nikki. Bye, Lynn.
The other Nikki. Yeah.
Bye, other Nikki.
Thanks for joining us, Nikki.
Thanks for joining us. We want to do a quick Monday night finish to it. So
Not a crystal quick show.
Yeah.
this is not. Yeah, this is a disorganized crafter quick show, not a crystal quick show.
Wait a minute. Yours ain't much shorter.
No, Rustic Ink Angel quick show is 4 hours.
Wait, I remember somebody going 6 hours the other night, and it was just going to be an hour or so.
Not me.
Yeah, it was.
It was going to be 2 hours.
Yeah.
But again, I am going to do another one for Christmas. So, and I will start that probably at the mid-November. This is one more quick look. And let me get my lights, camera, action.
Well,
I'm
Crystal
playing
is
with
8
the-
hours, and then it's another 4 to 6 hours for part 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is the box one more time, and
It's
I
going to
will.
look great here in my house.
She wants this box. But yeah, I really wish it
You don't even
flashed.
have to make the album for it.
I really wish it flashed. So yeah, and the one, oh, y'all are gonna love the one for Christmas. The girls kind of know what I'm gonna do, and they've seen the elements that are going in it.
Well, they know. I don't know.
It's gonna
I
be.
don't know either.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't. I'm
Oh,
Captain
that's why you weren't there. Ha ha.
See, I get left out of everything.
I don't know either, Christy. So
Ambulance.
Yep.
Betty.
And I'm just turning it around. I love this scene right there.
Did y'all hear me? Amy's also going to bed.
Oh, she's going what? Shit, the skeleton got a swag.
bye, Amy.
Good night, Amy.
Good night, Amy.
Thanks, Jean. See, someone likes me. Says she can watch me all day.
Aw.
I don't have a choice.
Thank you, Jean.
Oh, thanks. God. See how she is.
I can't leave early because I can't see the
Amy
ending
said
of
the
it.
skeleton needs a girlfriend. That's why he's walking.
Yes, indeed. He's talking about you and me.
He got a little swag. Wait a minute. Let's turn around. He got a little swag.
It's like I'm
So-
coming. I'm coming to
Yeah,
you,
so
baby.
I
I'm
think
coming.
this ends my Christmas project. So I did probably what, 4?
Your Halloween.
Projects.
I mean, shit.
Look, she's
My
already
dog-
got Christmas on the brain. Check her out.
I know I do.
Yep.
That finishes my Halloween projects. I did the face mask. I did the bat window. I did the Tim Holtz.
Look at Prince.
Huh?
Look at Prince.
I know. Yes. Prince is behind me. Where did he go?
And we did Halloween in June.
I'm sad I'm hungry.
Yeah, he's probably wanting to go out. Yeah, he's waiting downstairs for me.
We did Halloween in June also because I
Yep.
still have my bottle that nobody wants to purchase.
Yeah, not Alice.
No one wants to purchase my stuff either.
Thank
I'm not-
you, Miss Jean.
There's a
Well,
couple
that's what
things that I
happens
would
when
purchase of yours.
And they make it themselves.
Yeah. What I do need to start doing more, practicing more of is mini albums. I have not done them in a long time. So, yeah, I'm getting a little rusty on them. I'm not. Okay, I just want to play with it one more time.
See, it'll blink if you keep pushing the button on and off.
I know.
Blink.
Blink, blink,
Yeah,
blink,
see?
blink, blink, blink.
That's creepy as shit.
What, the blinking?
Yes.
The whole thing is cool as heck.
Yeah. I just like little sceneries and constructing stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're good at it.
I like deconstructing stuff.
Mhm.
All right, so it's called demolition, but still.
Jane says you did
No.
good, Nikki. Very talented.
Thank you, Miss Jean. And well, hopefully you joined Disorganized Crafters. I believe so. But if there's any Christmas projects you want to see, even quick like ornament projects, just let us know and we'll try to think something up. I do have a couple of them that I have in mind that I need April to teach me how to do the my little toy, as she calls it, toy sewing machine
That's
that
what
I'm going to be using for paper crafting. So I want to go ahead and start sewing some like little Christmas ornaments together and stuff using I don't know, probably just fabric and resin pieces and good stuff like that. So as soon
And
as
Lincoln just came.
I don't
in.
think you can sew resin, my dear.
what
Hi, Negan.
you can glue it.
everybody.
Negan. Oh, let me show Negan so I can play with my lights again.
Would you please stop saying that you want to play with your box on camera?
I said light.
She said, "Aww."
So I finished it. I'll turn it around. This is one side where the skeleton has a little swagger in the moonlight. Here's the back of the box. And here's this other side of the box.
Door the door.
And door. And then this portion, which I have cockeyed because I've been sitting there messing with it, hides the,
Mini album.
hides that and the
The battery pack.
the battery pack. So you put
Oh,
this
right.
over the top of it, and it has a little swing door that you can put in there, and it just fits right on in there.
You know, when you open that up, I'm waiting for something to jump out.
I know. I just kept it darker there. I may put something on the door. You know me. I always play with it afterwards. And then I have my bat sign. I have no clue what it says, but I threw some bats on it, and that's what I'm saying. It's a bat sign. And then
It probably says somewhere under the rainbow. Dreams come true.
it said, hey. And then you can see the bats flying up in the back on the layers, and then the trees. And the trees I use, yeah, I'll tell them what I use for the trees. So I'll give you a little close up.
Mrs. DeVille.
Ooh, and I still have some lace to put around the corner, but I thought I had it and I didn't, so I have to go to the Walmart. Thank you, Nikin.
You know how you have all of those skulls? Aren't they on a string? Is it you that has that?
No.
Oh,
What? Oh,
it might be cool if you painted all of them black and then put them all the way around that whole thing.
oh, you mean the skeletons, the little skeletons on a string?
Yep.
Yeah, I think I have like 2 skeletons left. I've been using them for like 3 years now.
Oh.
I think 10 of them came on there. I've been using them little things forever.
They're really big though.
Yes, Christine, I have crows. I have a crow on the toes. Hold on.
You know,
Yep, it's Croto.
That Croto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crow toe.
it's called Croatoan.
The toes of crow.
Croto Magnum.
Yeah.
You know what Croatoan is?
Yeah, and I haven't even taken the thing off the battery pack yet. Where you can just push it. I'm using all the battery I can, power until that goes out, and then I'll put the batteries in it. So
Bye bye, Nika.
Dang,
Sorry,
she's
I gotta
outie.
go now.
oh, she's her bus away, tags and kisses. Oh, okay. Thank you. All right, but yeah, that's all I have for tonight. It was a quick show. We got to see April's finished album, which is gorgeous. We got to see Miss Crystal's finished stool, which is gorgeous. And I'm clicking on Crystal real quick because she's already into her next mixed media project. Unless y'all want to stay on and watch her.
No.
Yeah. Oh no, she's like, no, she doesn't know. She's just prepping it. So.
Yep, I'm just prepping. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Or else I would say yeah, but yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna do.
Well, there's the little tabbies on all of them.
Oh, let's click on you. Oh, yeah, I see. Yep. Bye, Negan. See you later.
Bye, Negan.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I like that.
Paper saver.
Yep.
Yeah,
paper
that's a great
saver.
idea.
Paper
I
saver.
like it. 8 hours left. Nope, we're not on 8 hours. Okay, so it is 11:26, and we've been on exactly about 2 hours. So I am going to say, since it's a Monday night, and it's about almost 1 a.m. where April's at, it's almost 12 a.m. where I'm at. So I am going to bid everybody a good night, and I will see and talk to y'all later on this week when we announce the winner for the Inside the Box, which I'm ineligible because I was late with my box, but it's
Not to
done.
mention the fact that it's her contest.
I can't enter my own contest.
Oh,
Who
if
said
she's
no?
not judging it, she's not judging it.
Okay, no, she can't enter her own contest.
Oh, what the heck?
Why? Oh, y'all want to see my doggy? He is like,
Hey, Prince.
this is when I'm crafting or on live, this is where he's at all the time. And he will come over to the other side in a minute.
Oh, look at him.
But you want me to go get his toy. He'll be back in a minute.
Where's your
Here
toy?
he comes.
Get your toy.
And here he comes with the toy. Yeah, Prince. Right now, it's currently a monkey.
Prince. He's coming.
Yep. Currently, it is a monkey.
Mickey don't know which side to move the box.
Oh yeah, I'm trying. So, and he's waiting on the other side so I can throw it. And this is what we go through.
Oh, wow, it's a big monkey.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
But she said,
imagine that gets stuffed in your face in the middle of the night when he wants to play. Yeah. Right?
oh, and Crystal. See?
I got a
Shirley?
call dropped on
I
my
didn't see Shirley in here from earlier.
Crystal,
And-
when they're all in there, it has plenty of room.
Oh, cool.
What happened?
We
No,
were
she was
talking about
showing
it
me that.
earlier.
Oh yeah.
All inside, it still has.
Yeah. Yeah. See, yours doesn't
Grow.
pan out at the ends near the closure, and I like that. I like
No.
that it stays straight.
You have to let it have room to grow, so to speak,
Mm-hmm.
or else it's just going to
I
be an
always
empty book.
overstuff mine. Okay, so I am gonna bid everybody a good night, and hopefully you catch all 3 of the episodes of Inside the Box so you can see how it's made, and hopefully you'll follow along with me when I do the Christmas box. And I want to thank everybody for coming and viewing, and we shall see you later on this week.
Adieu. Yeah.
Good night, everyone.
Yeah.
Good night, ladies.
Good night.
Thanks for joining us
Thank
on
you.
our short 2-hour show.
Hey. Yeah, I don't even know what to do with myself.
Yeah, it feels awkward. The other night when we left and it was early, yeah, I didn't know what to do with myself. It was pretty crazy.
Thank you, Cheryl. Cheryl House says, sleep well, everyone, and thumbs up. Thank you.
Aw.
Yeah, thank you, everyone, for joining and watching, and I will catch you on the next episode of Disorganized Crafter. Good night.
Bye.
Good night.